Everyone, so this is the summary of the poem to Waris Shah by Amrita Pritam. So these are the important details about the poet. Amrita Pritam was born in 1919 in Punjab, which is now in Pakistan. She wrote in Punjabi and Hindi. During partition, she moved to Delhi. She wrote about the horror and trauma which happened during partition in 1947. Amrita Pritam was the first women poet to win Sahitya Academy Award in 1956 for her work Sunehre, which was about a woman's plight facing social abuse. She died in 2005. So these are the details about the poem. This poem was written in 1949, was originally called as a Kansanu. This poem is addressed to Waris Shah, who was the author of the famous love epic He Ranja. Poet wants Waris Shah to write about the pathetic situation of Punjab, which was involved in communal riots and violence during the partition movement in 1947. Poet appeals to Waris Shah to restore peace and harmony in Punjab. So this is the text of the poem. To Waris Shah, I turn today, speak up from the graves midst which you lie. In our book of love, turn the next leaf. When a daughter of the Punjab did cry, you filled pages with songs of lamentation. Today, 100 daughters cry of Waris to speak to you. So when the poem opens, we see that the poet is addressing the author of epic love story of Punjab, which is He Ranja. So Waris Shah wrote this love story. Now poet appeals to Waris Shah to come out of his grave and write about the pathetic situation of Punjab during partition movement. Poet says that Waris Shah was so moved by the pain and sorrow of a Punjabi woman here that he wrote an epic depicting her pain and sorrow. And now poet says that now hundred of daughters of Punjab are undergoing a lot of pain and trauma, and poet wants Waris Shah to take a note on this and write about their plight. O friend of the sorrowing, rise and see your Punjab corpses are strewn on the pasture, blood runs in the Chenab. Some hand had mixed poison in our 5 rivers. The rivers in turn irrigated the land. From the rich land have sprouted venomous weeds, and how high the red has spread, how much the curse has bled. So, in these lines, poet calls Waris Shah to be a friend of those who are in pain and sorrow. She is again appealing to Waris Shah to rise from his grave to see how dead bodies are scattered on pastures everywhere in Punjab. The blood of dead people is flowing in the Chenab river. So there is hatred and violence everywhere in Punjab. It seems somebody has mixed poison in the water of 5 rivers, which are Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, and Satluj, that flow through Punjab. So this poisonous water has poisoned the land also, from which grow poisonous plants. So there is bloodshed and violence everywhere, and it seems that a curse has fallen upon Punjab. The poisoned air blew into every foot and turned the fluid bamboos into snakes. They first stung the charmers who lost their antidotes, then stung all that came their way. Their lips were bit, fangs everywhere. The poison spread to all the lines. All of the Punjab turned blue. Song was crushed in every throat. Every spinning wheel's thread was snapped. So, in these lines, poet says that the poisonous air of hatred and violence has infected everyone, and the magical flute of Rancha has turned into a snake because love now is replaced by hatred. So, these snakes stung the snake charmers first, who are not able to heal the rest of the people who are stung by snakes. Now, all people of Punjab have turned blue because of snake bite. Nobody is singing songs of love and nobody is spinning wheel as the thread is cut. Friends parted from one another, the hum of spinning wheels fell silent, the boats lost their moorings and float rudderless on the stream. The swings on the people's branches have crashed with the people tree, where the windpipe trilled songs of love. That flute has been lost, Rancha and his brothers have lost their art. So now in these lines, poet says that the friends have got separated from each other. The sound of the spinning wheels is silent. People have lost their feeling of love and brotherhood which they had earlier. And now poet says that boats are lying empty and are floating freely in the river because there is nobody to control these boats, because boatman is missing. So the swings on the peepal trees have fallen as the branches of these trees are cut. The flute with which Raja would sing beautiful songs is now lost, and Raja and his brothers have forgotten their art of producing lovely songs. So now love and harmony is missing from Punjab. Blood keeps falling upon the earth, oozing out drop by drop from the graves. The queens of love weep in tombs. It seems all people have become kaidoos, thieves of beauty and love. Where should I search out another Waris Shah? Waris Shah, open your grave, write a new page in the book of love. So, in these lines, Poet says that there is blood and blood everywhere in Punjab. So this blood is flowing out of the dead bodies of so many people who are lying in their graves. Even the Queen of Love is weeping among the tombs. It seems to the poet that all people have turned into Kedus, who was a villain in the story of Eden Raja and who was responsible in separating both the lovers. And here, beauty and love don't exist. Poet wants to search for another Waris Shah who can restore peace and harmony in Punjab. In the end, poet again appeals to Waris Shah to come out of his grave and write a new page in his book of love. And here the poem ends.